Today's dish will be unreasonably expensive, sinful, and hopefully freaking delicious. We gotta have some fun. Welcome back to Bourdain.
Everybody should know how to use a knife. Use everything, waste nothing.
Let's start at the beginning.
It ain't that hard, okay?
Hope you're doing well. My name is Mitch May and I've been taking Miralax lately. We are working through Anthony Bourdain's layout cookbook for the first freaking time. If you've been with me for a while, my hair is much freaking longer than the last time you saw me way back in the beginning of this journey. Next, a sprig of flat parsley. I think this is fucking cilantro. That is cilantro. I saw parsley, cilantro. We are going to make Tournedos Rossini. It is something that I put an Italian inflection on, even though it is maybe, is it Italian? I don't know. Bourdain says here, sometimes too much of a good thing is just enough. That is the most Bourdain quote I've ever heard in my life. We are taking a filet of beef, foie gras, demi-glacé, and finishing the entire thing with truffles. This is over the top. It is stupid. That is why I am here. Let's get moving on this thing. If you would like to grab Anthony Bourdain's cookbook, I have it linked down in the description of this video. As always, let's go. So I wanted to start with the most controversial part of the entire thing. Foie gras. It is fatty duck liver. How does it get fatty? They force feed ducks. We're gonna trim it up. A thing I wanted to say about foie gras and stuff, I'm not crazy about it. Personally, I wouldn't want anything being jammed down my throat unless I could insert a really smart sex joke here, but I can't. So the reality is the duck doesn't have a gag reflex. However, that still sucks. Personally, I don't think any animal should be fed past the point of content. And by buying this for 2-3 recipes I've made, I think it's okay. I'm not going to be leading the foie gras revolution anytime soon. And for this, to honor the legend, Mr. Bourdain, I think I can splurge a little bit and get some fatty liver of a freaking duck. Sliced it up just so it's nice and uniform. A little trick I found, because we have to sear this, is to pop it in the frigidator for about 10 minutes. That firms everything up and allows you to get a really nice sear, but also maintain the nice, soft, force-fed liver texture. Just get it in there. Now I want to do something kind of sexy. I've seen presentations where there is like a round circular crouton on the stack of just blasphemy. So I am going to cut out a little brioche bun that I've had sitting around. I have these rings from way back when I made a potato dish, and hopefully we get a nice round shape and then we can toast them up. Oh, this is goofy. I love it. I'm just gonna give it a trim. These little cute guys, I think I'm gonna give them a quick I'm gonna toast them. That was good timing. But let's move on to our pan and sear these steaks. Ripping hot pan. A little bit of oil down, just a splidger. Made that word up on the fly. We have our tournedos. So you may be wondering, what the heck, I didn't season nothing. I already seasoned ahead of time. Salt goes in the meat, and then it brings out the moisture, and you're left with a really nice area to sear up your steaks on. Yeah, that's a beautiful crust right there, if you ask me. Go a little longer. People say you shouldn't pick up the steak and stuff, but I don't know, man. Initially, yes, a solid 30 seconds. But then move it around and get that color you're really dying for, you know? Like, come on, dude. From here with that lovely crust, I'm just putting in the oven. Plus, I think it is gonna sear up as well when I am, you know. We had a pan in there already. That's a problem. Start a timer for about 10 minutes. Moving on, searing up the foie. So Bourdain says to sear with salt and pepper. Pepper burns. I don't really know why we add pepper at such a high temperature. So I just like to do salt. Just get it nice, generously on there. Gotta be gentle with this. I think I'm actually gonna get a fish spatula for the final flip. That's really nice and hot. Apply our foie gras. Give a nice pressure on there. Very quick I wanna cook this. We need to add Madeira wine. Couldn't find Madeira wine. All I have is Barefoot and Taylor Black. I never had. Sounds like someone who would be famous on the internet. That's sweet. It's very sweet. No, I'm just kidding. Let's combine them. This is really dark, but this is like not. And I think Madeira is somewhere in the middle. If I'm wrong, so be it. Foie gras, searing time. Let's give it a peek, see? Could've went longer, that's okay. Ratchet up the heat. We'll leave the other one going down for a little longer. It's a lot of fat leaching out. I don't like that. We need to work with that fat, damn it. Oh yeah. That's the color we want. That's the color we want on our foie gras ski. Get this off to the side. There's two. Sear it up. Nice color to it. Now, let's have some fun combining our Madeira and other John. I just don't want to smell any wine flavor. It looks smoky and candy-like. Been about 10 minutes on our steaks. Let's see how they look. Beautiful color to me there. Honestly, if we just feel them, right? If we just feel them, they're done. They're done. Trust me, I think that's a solid medium rare-ish. Bourdain says to let rest for 5 minutes without poking, cutting, or in any way molesting it. Don't even talk loudly to it. Sorry. Really nice color actually on the bottom half too. Discard what fat we have here, and then we're gonna utilize the lovely pan drippings. 1 tablespoon of butter. As that's foaming away, a little comment of the week from Garrett, the homie. Thank you, man. I appreciate the comment very much. I'm sure you are rocking out these dishes better than I am. That's why I'm doing this. Try things out. Just get in the kitchen. Try to do when, I don't know, man. Just f***ing cook. Get some shallots in here. 4 minutes, get these nice and caramelized action. So we got our shallots cooking away. Then stir in the remaining wine, about 1/4 cup. And I wanna show you the magical component. Demi-glacé, made with veal bones. I made a stock that I put my heart and soul into. I had other obligations, but I decided to make stock instead. And this is what we're left with. It's steaming like it's magical. It is magical. Next, we add 1 whole cup of demi-glacé and reduce by half or until it goes to the back of a spoon. So we're reducing this, and upon reading the directions, we don't really do anything with this pan. One that had the foie gras, that's the one that had the foie gras scraps. So I figure we're just gonna add this in. If you could smell the smell going on right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Reduce, spoon. Yep. That's nothing short of perfect. The depth of flavor in that little... Strain the sauce now. Oh, you know what I didn't mention? Truffles. Truffles are going in here as well. Black truffles. Could not buy fresh truffles, okay? Maybe 2 years from now when I'm more comfortable with bad decisions. These are in the jar. Bourdain needs a tablespoon, but I would also like to have nice slices. They're brined, you know, it's not the sexiest stuff, but if I can just get like a nice thin sliver just to serve on top of everything, that'd be sublime. Just to make it look fancy so people actually click on the thumbnail. The smell of truffles, dude. I'd say those are nice and sliced up. They're weird, you know, these are rubbery. I never had fresh truffles. If you are a fan and you are a truffle farmer, please reach out. I will be over in a heartbeat. It is time to finish the sauce. If you'd like, think about subscribing, joining my journey, and seeing what the heck I'm up to. This is it. This might be the baddest dish I've made yet. I mean, goodness me. Sauce is probably a little too reduced for some people. You can just cut it with a Bourdain knife. That's stupid. It demands you to slow down and just enjoy it. Like, there's so much happening. Holy crap. The French took a challenge and they were like, how can we go above and beyond? If you were thinking about going to the movies, maybe spending a little money at the golf museum with your friend or girlfriend, don't buy the ingredients to make this. Even with the jarred truffle, you will thank yourself. I have another video as usual to your right if you're interested in working on a little veal, French, Italian combination. If you want to support me, you can get closer to me by joining my Ko-Fi over here. Thank you for spending your time with me. This was back to Bourdain.
Stay organized and clean up after yourself. You do the best you can.